Our Journey to Florida. Narrated by Jason Wilt. We packed our car and got ready to go. We all got dressed, loaded into the car, put our seatbelts on, and off we go. We had a 2-hour drive to the airport. When we finally found the airport, we parked our car and took a shuttle bus to the front of the airport. We wandered around looking for our gate. We had to go through security. They even made me take off my shoes. From there, we waited for our airplane to arrive. Then we loaded on the airplane and took off for Florida. We had a 2-hour flight, but when we got to Florida, we had to rent a car and then drove another 45-minute drive to my grandparents' house. We're finally here! We unloaded the car and went inside to greet my grandparents. I greeted my grandma with a big hug and a kiss on the cheek. "Hey, Pawpaw, let's check out the place and see what you got going on." From there, we instantly got back into the car and loaded up to go to the beach. A 45-minute drive later, and we're finally there. I loved playing in the sand with my pawpaw and enjoyed my time with my daddy and my pawpaw. We went home and my mommy gave me a bath. She got me all set up in my PJs and I went to bed for the night. The next morning, we packed in the car and drove 45 minutes to the Jacksonville Zoo. We saw a lot of animals. I even hitched a ride with my pawpaw. We saw zebras, birds, and many other animals. I got to feed a giraffe, and my mommy and pawpaw took me to the petting zoo. But then it was time to go home. We drove the 45-minute drive back to the airport, returned the car, went back through security. We waited for the airplane to arrive, loaded back onto the airplane, and off we go. We had another 2-hour flight back to Pennsylvania. We're here! We took a shuttle bus back to the parking lot where we parked our car. We paid for our parking. We had a 2-hour drive back home from the airport. We found our exit and we went home.